We are pleased to have the North Reading Hornets as our guests this evening for an MIAA Sweet 16 field hockey game. Congratulations to both teams on advancing to the second round of the tournament. That is a huge accomplishment in itself. Participating student athletes, coaches, and contest officials have worked diligently to prepare for today's competition. Please show your appreciation by demonstrating good sportsmanship and respect for all in attendance. Ensure that your behaviors reflect the values that should be identified with these student athletes. Assume responsibility for your behavior and the behavior of those around you. If you require assistance, please call upon an MIAA school or security official. We hope you enjoy the game.
And now for your starting lineups. First for the Hornets, number 1, junior Ellie Moberg. A sophomore wearing number 3, Elena Driscoll. A junior wearing number 7, Madeline Lambert. A senior captain wearing number 8, Caroline Burton. A junior wearing number 9, Morgan Davis. A senior captain wearing number 12, Keely Hannon. A senior captain wearing number 13, Sabrina Minnie. A sophomore wearing number 15, Josephine Lambert. A junior wearing number 20, Anna Abruzes. A senior wearing number 22, senior captain McKenna Lord. And a junior wearing number 26, Elise Moody. And now for your Dover-Sherborn Raiders. A senior captain wearing number 3 and playing midfield, Drew Hassar. A senior wearing number 6 and playing defense, Lauren Devine. A senior captain wearing number 9 and playing defense, Aaliyah El Halali. A senior captain wearing number 10 and playing forward, Avery Bent. A sophomore wearing number 12 and playing midfield, Avery Hadfield. A junior playing midfield and wearing number 16, Lily Hatfield. A junior wearing number 19 and playing midfield, Emma Martin. A junior wearing number 21 and playing defense, Katie Pastor. A junior wearing number 22 and playing forward, Finley Whitlock. A junior wearing number 28 and playing forward, Evie Schneider. And in net for the Raiders today, number 33, a senior, Kylie Craig. And now if you are able, we ask you to please rise and remove your hats in the playing of our national anthem. And welcome everyone to Norris Searle Field at Nathaniel Frothingham Stadium for an MIAA Sweet 16 matchup between the North Reading Hornets and your Dover-Sherborn Raiders. I'm Sebastian Assar alongside Cam Crandall, bringing you live coverage here on YouTube of today's game. Raiders against the Hornets. These teams have seen each other before in the same round. Raiders played them last year. Raiders came on top 2-0. Hornets looking for some revenge. Raiders looking to repeat history. Winner of this game will play Falmouth or Hanover. That game will be tomorrow afternoon. Hornets looks like they're going to be taking the field here. The net to our left is the one they're going to be defending. Means the Raiders are taking the one to our right. Raiders looking for, I believe it is 3 straight Sweet 16 appearances. So we'll see a little bit of a shake-up in the lineup today. Martin getting the start at midfield instead of Annie Lieboff. Looks like DS is going to start with the ball here. Bent, going to be out. For a trip to the Elite Eight. The Raiders and the Hornets will square off yet again. Going through all the final checks with our referees and the scores table. Other than that, we are ready to start action. Let's go over the starting lineups. Oh, no, you already heard them. But like we said, yeah, the captains in the middle, as always, Bent, Hassar, and El Halali right in the middle of the field. Looks like North Reading has their captains as right attack, midi, defender, and goalie. So they're spreading them out. I think they're giving out masks. Yeah, corner masks. This was a issue in a Dighton Rehoboth Swampscott game. Yeah, somebody got hit in the face with a ball, and they lost a couple teeth because well, I mean, one of the reasons was because they were not wearing a mask.
Yeah, well, last game Friday against Tewksbury,
yeah.
Tewksbury did not have their masks either.
No, I think it's just gloves, actually.
What?
Yeah. All right, well, refs getting ready here. Yeah, it looks like Raiders brought their masks out. I see them behind the goal, but Bent ready to do it. Refs giving the okay. And we're underway here in Sweet 16 action. Bent is just going to get it all the way out. 16 for the Raiders. We've seen the Raiders do this a lot. Just give up the possession, the first possession, just to get the ball deep in the territory. North Reading going to try and get it up. Stick there by Martin. Martin, it's going to hit a North Reading foot. Going to be Raider ball. Hassar going to chase after it to go take it.
Sebastian, the thing in Rehoboth did happen, right?
Yeah, it did. Hassar going back now, going to the outside. Good stick there from, it looks like, number 7, Madeline Lambert. It's going to go out of bounds. Hassar will hit this one in. Going down the line. Trying to get over a stick, but it's intercepted by North Reading. Looks like Hadfield there. Going to try and get it up, but it's going to go out of bounds. Another 16 for North Reading. Looks like we got a couple ball boys here to help us today. We thank you. And ball girls on the far side. Free hit going down the far sideline. Devine trying to get a stick on that one. North Reading going to begin to advance it up towards midfield and into Raider territory. Ball trying to make its way towards the middle. It's going to hit Devine and off a Hornet foot. Raiders will get a free hit at around the 44. Hussar going down the line right to Whitlock. Whitlock battling. Whistle call against Whitlock. Free hit here going up. It's going to trickle back to El Halali. Going to get it out wide to Devine. Trying to get it up, intercepted by North Reading. Hussar's deflection is going to win the Raiders back possession as she gets that one up from Hatfield up to Bent, but it's going to fall back to Lily Hatfield. Or no, that is Avery Hatfield. Now to Lily Hatfield on the near side. Now Schneider. Schneider going to get it to Bent on the near side. Good poke check there from a Hornet defender. As it hit off of Hatfield's foot, it's going to be a free hit for the Hornets here. A little under 3 minutes played, no score. Both teams have seemed to be evenly matched so far. North Reading trying to go down the line. Hussar battling against number 13, Sabrina Minnie. Raiders going to get the call. Hussar trying to get it off of Ellie Moberg's stick. Raiders still going to have possession, though. Hussar up to Bent on the outskirts of the circle. Trying to center it. Back to Hussar now. Hussar going to deflect into the circle. Cleared away by a Hornet. Now here comes North Reading on the counterattack. Raiders swarming to get there. Good stick there from Avery Hatfield. It's going to get it out wide. Martin couldn't collect it. It's going to be Hornet ball. Looks like first sub of the game coming in, Annie Lieboff. Hatfield. Oh, good cut back there from Schneider, able to keep possession. The Raiders look to get their first goal on the board. Schneider back to Hatfield. Trying to get it up. Good stick there from, I believe, 26, Elise Moody. Cleared there. El Halali chasing after it. She's going to go down the line right here. Hatfield battling against Elena Driscoll. Whistle. Driscoll called for the infraction there. Hussar going up, good stick there from Elise Moody. Now going up. North Reading is just going to try and get that one out of bounds. Devine getting a handle on it, but so is Josephine Lambert. Devine going to win it back for the Raiders. Get it to the outside, far to Martin. Martin gets tripped up. Raiders going to have the ball about 5 minutes into the game. No score. Hussar trying to go down the line to Whitlock. And he's scooped up by North Reading, and a call against Whitlock. North Reading will get the ball. Hit up there towards the middle. Hussar and Hatfield closing in. Looks like number 12, Keely Hannon, is going to hit that one towards the near side out of bounds. Hussar will take it for the Raiders. Martin coming off here for Lieboff. On the near side, gets over the stick of Katie Pastor. Going to draw it back now. Lieboff with it going to the other side. Lieboff up to to Whitlock. Whitlock battling there. Going to gain advantage now. Hatfield. That hit a foot off North Reading. Raiders going to get the ball right outside the circle. Hussar bringing it back 5. Then going to dump it in there. Deflections right to Bent. Cleared away. Lieboff trying to keep it in for the Raiders. Battling against number 22, McKenna Lord, senior captain. Lieboff chasing it down on the far side. Hussar with the deflection is going to win Raiders possession. Trying to get it up, but intercepted by a Hornet. Here comes North Reading. On the far side, Avery Hatfield forcing her to work back as the Raiders' numbers will fall back. Hassar is going to able to scoop it up and get it up to Hadfield. Loses it, and here comes North Reading. Here's Minnie with it on the far side. Passing back to Hannon. Getting past Lieboff. That ball will make its way out of bounds. It'll be Diaz ball. Looks like we have our first substitution coming in here. Eva Hanegraaff looking to sub in, the junior. Hassar with it, just beyond midfield, up to Bent. 7:40 left here, no score. Bent entering the circle, but North Reading is going to poke check it, and the Raiders going to lose possession momentarily. But Lieboff, great play there as Hanegraaff comes in here for Lambert. Lieboff to Hatfield in the middle. I thought that hit off a foot. No call. Back to Lieboff outside to Hassar now. He's going to dump it in. Shot wide left. 16. Right idea from Hassar there. Just a bit too wide to the left. The Hornets going to have a 16 here. Going to elect to get it to the far side, but it will make its way out of bounds. Raiders going to have a free hit. Hadfield going to get it up to Lieboff. Going towards the middle. Intercepted by North Reading. Coming on the counterattack. Hassar in pursuit. Called for, I believe, I don't know what the call was there. Obstruction maybe. But here comes North Reading, number 12, Keely Hannon. But our own number 12, Avery Hadfield, is going to get there first. She's going to get that one up to Hassar. Now up to Bent. Oh, couldn't control it. It's going to go out of bounds, 16. Six minutes left in the first quarter, no score. That one is going to make its way up and clear it further. El Halali is going to get by her. But she's able to get it to Devine out wide, who just soars it out of bounds at around the 37-yard line. No, more like the 42. Free hit in here for North Reading, deflected by Whitlock. Redirects towards the middle, whistle. Hassar called for obstruction. North Reading going to get the ball at the Raider 45. Free hit. Hassar with a nice step up there. Gained possession for the Raiders. Ball got a little bit far out in front for battling against McKenna Lord. He's got some nice finesse. Able to get that one to the far side. Up to Eva Hanegraaff, but the Raiders intercept. Avery Hadfield now. Now Devine going to get it towards the middle. Hassar, deflection. McKenna Lord called for infraction there. Raiders going to get the ball at the 31. Hassar is just going to golf it. That's a good stick there from Lord. Hassar with a nice move. Going to get it to the near side, and Lily Hatfield gets it up to Schneider. Now Bent, unable to keep it in. So it's going to be a free hit for the Hornets on the near side. 4 minutes left here in the first, no score. Up to Hadfield. Now to Schneider, trying to cross it, that's off a foot. Raiders going to get the ball. Schneider getting it back. Now Hatfield. Up top to Hassar. Good stick there from North Reading defender, Hassar. That hit her above her knee. That's going to be North Reading ball. Devine opting to get it out wide to Lieboff. Lieboff now, that one's going to scamper over the stick of Devine. Here comes North Reading. El Halali on her heels. Pastor dropping back to the Raiders. Kylie Craig will get her first test here. El Halali called for a trip. And the Hornets will be rewarded with a corner. Raiders will don the masks. First corner of the game for either team. The usual suspects back for the Raiders. That'd be Hassar, El Halali, Devine, and Pastor. Looks like Basada is going to check in here for Whitlock in that left wing. Coming in, leave off goal! North Reading strikes first. It's 1-0 Hornets. I'm checking right now. Well, North Reading, successful corner attempt. Yeah, it looks like number 12 with the drive. That would be Keely Hannon. From, looks like 26. Elise, Raiders getting a corner. Or what is that, Moody? All right, sorry guys, I'm a bit behind. It's a one-man show. I got things to do. 2:32, so that's going to be 10, 14, no, 12, 28. Yeah, I know. Raiders going to get it here, cleared away. North Reading trying to get it out. Hadfield and the Raiders keeping it in. Cross in the middle. Kick save. Whistle. That going to be another corner? No. Just going to be a free hit. Hadfield. It's going to go off a knee. 25 for the Raiders. Yep. Oh, no. Looks like it's going to be a corner. Raiders looking to strike back here. Three captains up at top. Hassar, El Halali, and Bent. Hadfield to Hassar. Or to Bent, who gets it to Hassar. Shot deflected back to Bent. Shot! Wide left. That's going to be 25, though. 45 seconds left here for the Raiders to try and get something before the end of the first. We'll see if they start to play with a sense of urgency, as Hassar is hauling to get this ball in play before time expires. Hassar in the box. Whistle, shot, goal, Raiders! It looks like Elise Basada was the one who got it. We're tied up at 1. Yeah, it looks like Basada got it off the rebound of Schneider's shot. So that will be an unassisted goal from Basada. Time of goal, 14 minutes. And, yeah, first quarter is expiring here. Time of the goal would be 14:42 from Basada unassisted. Well, it was the final 5 minutes that both goals occurred as Hassar is getting taped up here, looks like. But the Raiders and the Hornets are tied at 1. Keely Hannon netting it for the Hornets from Elise Moody. And then Basada unassisted for the Raiders. We'll see if both teams can carry this energy they found late in the first quarter to see if it's going to be prevalent in the second. Both teams looking to advance.
Good hustle play by your older sister to get the ball in real quick.
Both teams reconvening with their coaches here. The Hornets are coached by Michaela Allen and assisted by Nicole Sheena. Raiders coached by the McGill duo, Molly McGill and Tom McGill, and assisted by Gianna Napoli, Belle Capone, and then Tracy Craig. Team's going to stay on the same side. Raiders going to have possession to start the second two. All knotted up at one. Looks like the same lineup for the Raiders as they exited the first. We'll see if Bent does her little thing. Yep, she's just going to golf that one all the way down. Going to be North Reading ball at the 16. All right. Free hit here. Bent creeping up for the Raiders. Hit off her stick. Down the near side, Hadfield. Avery Hadfield to Lily Hatfield on the near side. Cross in the middle. Sticked away, but that's going to go out of bounds. 25. Hassar will take this. Going to be entering, juking to her right, inserting pass to Lieboff, but it's going to be picked up there by number 7, Lambert. Now Hassar trying to get it into the circle. Good D there from the Hornets. Ball will go down the far side. El Halali in a foot race. He's going to opt to get that one up towards Lieboff, but the Hornets are going to get there first. Now here come the Hornets. Craig, kick save to the outside. Raiders coming back, shot to the near side. It's going to be a 25. "13 minutes left in the first half. We're all tied at 1. Elise Basada and Keely Hannon getting things done for both teams respectively. Obstruction is the call. And the Hornets will be rewarded with a corner. They converted on their first. Let's see if they can do it again. Raiders getting in the box. Ball's in play. Hassar coming way out. Shot. Getting past Craig. Dives down front. Cleared away. Lily Hatfield is going to get there first for the Raiders. Hit that one. Battling there. It's going to be a Hornet ball. On the near side, won't be a corner, but it will be a dangerous play. Hatfield playing some good D there. Now Hatfield. Whistle, going to be Raider ball. Good stand there by their defense. Hassar is going to hit that one off a heel. Yeah, Coach McGill wanted to call a bit sooner. Ref waited a bit to blow the whistle. Raiders going to get the ball right at the 30. Hassar is just going to get it up. Bent. With it now to Hatfield. Lilly going to go 5-hole. Gets it to Bent now. Schneider. Good counterattack opportunity here for the Raiders. Schneider working down the baseline. So he cleared. Coach Tom wanted an obstruction call. Hatfield. Battling on the near side. It's going to be off of North Reading. Raiders going to get a free hit here. It's about just under 11 minutes. Now to the near side, Hatfield. Lily Hatfield up to Hassar. Drew Hassar, insert, tip. Schneider into the center. Cleared away by North Reading. Hatfield. It's going to be a high ball. Raiders going to get possession. Hassar going to go quick right up to Bent. It's going to trickle through. Schneider. Now Bent. Shot. Kick save. It's going to go to the far side. Lieboff going to keep it in play for the Raiders. Andy Lieboff cutting towards the middle. Hit her foot. It's going to be North Reading ball. Now to the far side. Infraction on the Hornets. Raiders going to gain possession. Hassar will take this free hit. Going to get it up. Lieboff didn't know where it was. It's going to trickle all the way back to Devine. Miscommunication there for the Raiders results in the Hornets getting the ball, but the Raider defense standing strong. Avery Hatfield going to get it out wide. Lieboff racing towards it. Going to keep it in play. Get it to Basada. Working down the far baseline cross. Towards the middle. Whistle. Corner for the Raiders. Their third of the game. You know, since the North Reading goal, I think the Raiders have just been playing a bit more intense. But, you know, so have the Hornets, too. Bent going to take this one to Hassar. Rips one. Deflected. Here comes Hatfield. Shot. Schneider keeping it in play. Schneider going to get it to Hassar. Hassar. Now far side, Lieboff. Towards the middle. Bent. It's a scrum in the post. Cleared away by North Reading. They'll try to get it out. KP coming way up. Going to draw a call against North Reading. 8:30 left here. Still 1-1. Hassar. Back to Hatfield. Going to insert it to the middle. Lieboff. Gets tripped up. No call. North Reading's going to gain possession. Clear. Hassar forcing it to KP. He's going to get it to Hatfield. Call against the Raiders. It's going to be North Reading ball. That one's golf, deflected off of KP's stick. Here comes North Reading on the near side. This is Keeley, the goal scorer. Or Hannon Keeley, the goal scorer. Or Keenan Haley. Hannon. It's last name, then first name. It's going to go out of bounds. It'll be Hornet ball. Driscoll going to take this one here. Force to the middle, deflections. El Halali's going to let it go out of bounds. It'll be 16 for the Raiders. 7:30 left in the first half. Or tied at 1. El Halali going to get it up right on in stride to Schneider. Good stick there from number 26, Moody. She's having a good game so far. Here comes Hannon now. El Halali's just going to get it out wide to Lily Hatfield. Now Lily Going to the near side, Avery Bent coming way up. Moody going to be called for a little bit of a push there. Here comes Lily Hatfield. Down the near side, right to Evie Schneider. Goes 5-hole. Now Bent with a nice move. Avery Bent approaching the circle. 4 defenders on her. Raiders keep it in play. Oh, no, they don't. It's going to be a 16. Hatfield. Defender right on her. He's going to get it to Asari. Inserting pass. Deflection. Tipped. Rebound shot. Just wide left. Raiders getting so close. 16 here for the Hornets. Six minutes remaining here in the first half. Pastor going to get it to Hatfield on the near side. Nice cut back to the middle there. Down to Schneider. Trying to work her way up towards the middle. It's going to be intercepted by North Reading. Hit Hatfield's leg as McKenna Lord will take this free hit. Schneider in defense. Hornets can't keep it in play. It's going to be a free hit for the Raiders. Rassar will take it. Sar's got a lot of space towards the opposite field. Finds Lieboff right in stride. Annie Lieboff. Good work now. Cut back towards the middle. Lieboff back to Hatfield now. To Lily Hatfield. Inserting pass. Whistle quarter for the Raiders. Their 4th of the game as we're under 5 minutes. The North Reading coach not too happy with that call. But Bent is going to hit this one in as someone went early for North Reading. Didn't see it. Bent is wide left. That's going to be a 25 for the Raiders, though. As Coach McGill is very animated on the sidelines there. I'm not sure if you could see. Oh, no, it's a 60. Oh, no, it's 25. Hassar going to play it back now. El Halali, far side Lieboff, intercepted by North Reading. Breakout pass going to be taken in by Devine. And the Raiders trying to get one more before the half here, just under 4 minutes. Out of bounds, it'll be Hornet ball. Ball going to be lifted, and it's going to go nowhere. Back out of bounds. Raiders going to get it yet again. Hassar. Going to go up. Basada couldn't control it. It's going to go out of bounds. 16 for the Hornets. Schneider going to the near side. Someone lost their stick, cross towards the middle. It's going to be intercepted by North Reading. KP right there. Going to get it right to Hassar. Just under 3 minutes. Hassar deflections, tips. It's going to be Raider ball. As I believe it hit a North Reading foot. A little bit further back, Raiders going to get it right outside the circle. Hassar. 2 defenders on her. Now to the near side. Hatfield. Now up the middle. Schneider. Hatfield tipped it. Able to keep it in play. Now towards the near side. Schneider. Boxing out. Was the last one to touch it there. Ball getting lifted right over. Nice play there from Pastor. It's going to end up to Hatfield. To Hassar, whistle, DS ball. Hassar right at the 30 to the near side. Hatfield almost hit her foot, but it didn't. Now Schneider with it, back to Hatfield. Little under 2 minutes. Cross in the middle, right to Hassar. Hassar tips. North Reading trying to clear. Hatfield. Whistle, corner Raiders. They're 5th. Let's see how aggressive they get with 1:25 left here. Looks like we got a sub coming on here, number 5, Sophia L. Shaky in, and it looks like Moberg is out. Ball is up right to Bent. Now to Schneider, shot! Over crossbar. We're under a minute here. Ball will make its way up. Devine. It'll make its way past her. Hassar dropping back to her defensive position. So is Devine. Hassar denying. El Shaky. He's going to win it and get it up right there to Hadfield. Avery Hadfield with about 20 seconds remaining here. Trying to get one more to Hatfield. Raiders have to go. Hatfield's got it right at the 30. Now to Schneider. She's got about 10 seconds to make something happen. Draw a corner. That's off a foot. Raiders got 5 seconds. Why isn't Coach McGill calling a timeout? That's going to be how the first quarter ends, or first half ends. Both teams knotted up at 1.
To me, sportsmanship is probably one of the biggest aspects of sports in general because it really does prepare you for life after sports. It teaches you so many life lessons, and just being a good teammate in sports, it'll prepare you for life because you'll always be in teams, you'll always be working in businesses, you'll always be working with other people.
No, it's no fun to be the one person that takes everything too seriously and doesn't show goodwill to others. So being a good sport makes you more likable, and it's just a good trait to have, not just in high school, but for the rest of your life.
Sportsmanship means to me respecting the opposing team after a win or a loss to help ensure that everyone has a positive experience in the end.
The MIAA event that I went to was NESLC, and it really had me think a lot more about sportsmanship. A lot of the guest speakers that we had, they really put into me the idea that you need to respect your opponent and also respect who they are as another team. Look at it as improving on my own skills so I can win that game for my team.
Being a good sport will always be important, and just you learn great life lessons from sports, and they'll always impact you later in life.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to second half action of today's game between the North Reading Hornets and your Dover-Sherborn Raiders. The current score is 1-1, both goals coming in the first quarter. Striking first would be the Hornets, Keely Hannon from Elise Moody, 12 minutes and 28 seconds in. But then with 18 seconds left, Elise Posada tied it up for the Raiders unassisted. Raiders going to go with the same lineup they did to start the game. North Reading going to start with the ball. For a trip to the Elite Eight. As we begin second half. Good stick there from Lieboff. Took off the long sleeve shirt underneath. Going to get it up to Whitlock, but intercepted by North Reading. Trying to clear it. Hadfield. Going to get it to Hatfield. Whistle. It's going to be North Reading ball. North Reading at the 32. Going to golf that one all the way back. It's going to get past El Halali. Hussar and the rest of the defense in company. El Holy got tripped up there, but it turns out to not matter as it's a 16 for the Raiders. A little bit of a scary scene there. Raiders get it up on the far side, now trying to get it in the middle. Hadfield couldn't get there, now Whitlock dropping back, able to intercept the pass. Finley Whitlock trying to get it up to Bent. Whistle, obstruction, or third party. It's going to be Raider ball. Hadfield to Hussar. She's wide right. Didn't think she knew where she was on the field. But it's going to be a 16 here for the Hornets. Winner of this game will play either Falmouth or Hanover. That game will be tomorrow in Falmouth for those who are desired to go. Lieboff into the middle. Lieboff going to keep it again. To the outside, it's going to go out of bounds. It'll be a 16. Raiders knocking on the door, but just can't open it. $16 here. Bent coming up. Lieboff going to get it. Trying to deflect it. Now Hadfield towards the middle, intercepts it. Going to try a shot. Deflection in the middle. Shot goal! I think it's Avery Hadfield.
No, Avery Bent.
Avery Bent, my mistake. Cashing it for the Raiders. They take a 2-1 lead. Time of goal, 2 minutes and 40 seconds.
Great passing right
All right, I'm going to see who got the assist there. Well, the Raiders are on top for the first time this game. As I'm going to the instant replay. So it looks like Hadfield got it in, deflected. Whitlock crossed it to Bent. So Whitlock credited with the assist there. Raiders up 2-1. It's nice to be back out in front. As DS is now in control of the game, if they weren't before. Schneider's going to have it on the far side. Going to get it up to Bent. Bent. Loses possession right in the circle, but Lily Hatfield going to get that loose ball now. Hadfield going to enter, tip. Lieboff coming to the near side. Up towards the middle, tip. Still in play. Whitlock trying to cross it. In front. Schneider, now Bent. Whistle, corner for the Raiders. 6 overall, first of this half. Al Shaika looking to check back in here. As DS looks to increase their lead. Looks like Hadfield with it here. Everyone up top. Well, whistle, redo the corner, infraction on the Hornets. They have one less men now, or woman, or a defender. So now the Raiders with even more of an advantage here. Gonna get up right there, Bent. Gonna get it to Hussar, rips, shot! Deflected, whistle. She was aiming for that left post when she had the right wide open. Yeah. Well, it's going to be Hornet ball here. Going to get up towards the near side. Devine chasing after it. She's going to let it go out of bounds. As Coach Clubden makes a play. He's running the scoreboard. Hassar going to lift it up. Bent. Now back to Whitlock. Cross. In towards the middle. Bent going to set up Hadfield. Entering the circle. Avery Hadfield whistle. Going to draw another corner. Seventh overall. Raiders will do it again. This time Bent will take it. Bent going right up. Hassar gonna shoot. She was wide left. The Hornets now getting the ball up towards midfield. Whistle, DS ball. Hassar going to get it out wide. Hadfield. Intercepted by the Hornets. Coming on the counterattack. Hassar falling back to play defense now. She's here against, looks like, the goal scorer, Hannon. But here come the Hornets with an opportunity. Cross in the middle, Hannon. Hassar with a nice play, whistle, corner. For the Hornets, their third, as they'll look to even this game up. Just under 7:32 on Raiders. Raiders certainly having a test tonight. Hassar is going to line up on the outside for this one. She's going to be the first one to the punch. Deflection. Good stick there from, I believe, El Halali. Hassar is going to do a nice breakout pass. Lieboff. Great stick work down the near side. Defender coming on her. Great pass right there to Whitlock in stride. Whitlock, cross in the middle, Bent. Schneider now, goalie's down. How is this not a stroke? As it's finally out. 25 for the Raiders, though. I don't know how that wasn't a stroke, as the ball was just in a standstill there for a couple of seconds. No one was doing anything. But the Raiders will get the ball here. On a great counterattack off the corner, Annie Lieboff. With some nice stick work. She's going to get it up here in the middle. Whitlock going to get it to the far post. Schneider towards the middle. Bent. Now, but cleared away here by the Hornets. Under 6 minutes. Hassar with a great stick there. Drew Hassar. Down to the middle. Lieboff. The top of the circle, trying to reverse it. Whistle, corner, Raiders. Their third. Bent up to El Halali, trying to set up Hassar. Whistle, another corner. Hit a Hornet foot. We'll do it all over again. 5 minutes remaining in the third. Hadfield, El Halali to Bent. Rips. Gonna get by. Shot goal! Avery Hadfield from Avery Bent. And the Raiders take a 2-goal lead, up 3-1 now.
Did number 22 get a stick on that?
I don't know, but I'm crediting Avery.
I think 22 is grabbing the ball to the center.
23.
22.
We'll see. Okay, I'll start the clock. Well, we can figure it out later. So, but 4:37. No, that was the first corner. Yeah, so Bent got it in. It might have deflected. Yeah, no. It was Avery Hadfield. Yeah, don't get me messed up, Cam.
She's the one that dropped it in the center.
That doesn't mean she scored the goal necessarily.
I thought that was what they do.
That's what they usually do, but that's not right all the time. All right, so Avery Hadfield from Bent. Time of goal is 10 minutes and 23 seconds. Hadfield from Bent. Looks like the Hornets are going to have the ball here. Raiders 3 unanswered goals here. Trying to go out wide. Pastor. Some good stick work. Avery Hadfield coming back for the Raiders. Now trying to get it up down the left side. Going to be intercepted by a Hornet. Now the Raiders going to be called for an infraction there. 3 minutes remaining here. Raiders up 3-1. North Reading trying to get back in this game. We're trying to hit it up. Good step up there from Devine, but that hit a Hornet foot. Raiders catch a little bit of a break as Devine got, when she stepped up, that whole right side of the D was completely open. Hassar. Looks like it hit Schneider's foot. So the Raider attack will stop. Now on the near side, Devine battling against Handgraf. Now Hassar there. Whistle. Going to be called. It's going to be Hornet ball. Going to be taken here by Driscoll. Elena Driscoll. Now Hadfield. Going to go up. Schneider can't get it. But now Hadfield out wide. Evie Schneider. Going down the far side. Pastor getting it up to Hatfield. Now Schneider trying to get it in the middle. Deflected by Bent. But North Reading is going to get it and will clear it out of bounds. But officials say it was touched by a Raider stick. The Raiders somehow end up with it. Hadfield tries to drive Leboff with a nice hand-eye coordination play there. Getting it into the circle. Cleared away by the Hornets. It's going to go out of bounds. Raiders, as the third quarter is dwindling, they'll get an opportunity here. 1 minute remaining. Hassar down to the near side right there. Leboff. Annie Leboff up. Now Hassar getting towards there. The Hornets will yet again play it out of bounds. Raiders.
Number 46 on the Raiders.
Do it again.
Finger hit.
You know, apparently Leboff got her finger hit, but she looks to be all right. Hassar. Deflected up there. Whitlock cross right there. Bent. Couldn't finish. Cleared away. That hit off a foot. Raiders with a corner. 25 seconds. A little bit of friendly fire there for the Hornets. This will most likely be the last play. Yeah, the Raiders telling the defensemen, Devine and Pastor, to come up here. As time will expire. But the ball must either go out of bounds or the Raiders have a foul against them. Hadfield will get it up to El Halali now. Out wide. Reverse sweep. Deflected. Going to be cleared out of bounds. And that's the end of the third. Raiders get 2 goals. Avery Bent from Finley Whitlock. And then Avery Hadfield from Avery Bent. We'll join you. We'll join you for fourth quarter action in a bit.
I understand you work just as hard as I do.
I understand you want this as badly as I do.
I understand only one of us can win.
But if we don't show good sportsmanship,
We both lose.
This name,
This logo.
it represents something much bigger than me.
It's a privilege.
An honor. A responsibility.
I understand that.
So whether we win,
Or we win.
I pledge to do my best as a competitor and a person.
15 more minutes in the regular season left for either one of these teams. Or in the postseason, or in the season for the game. My mistake. But the Hornets going to start here. As the winner will move on to the Elite Eight. Good stick there. If the Raiders win, the game will be home. Time and date are yet to be confirmed. But the inside word will most likely be accurate. I'm rechecking. Raiders going to get a free hit here. Hassar going to take it. Hassar wide right. That's going to be a 16. The Hornets looking to get goals back here. They've been scored unanswered 3 times. Leave off a bit of air dribbling there. Coach McGill a little bit inquisitive about that call, but here come the Hornets. Hassar, it's going to hit her foot. Here comes Moberg. But Hadfield with a nice heads-up play there as the Hornets did play it. Going to get it up there. Bent with a shot. Just wide to the left. Raiders almost made it a 3-goal lead. Heads-up play there from Hadfield. As Coach Tom tells us, Avery Benton, you got to have that. It's a wide-open net. Nice stick there from Hadfield. He's going to opt to get it to the outside to Lily Hatfield now. Schneider going to get there. Cross in the middle. Bent. But North Reading is going to get there. Deflected by Lieboff. It'll be further cleared by North Reading. Now coming on the counterattack. Here comes Hannon. El Halali right on her heels. Oh, great sweep there from El Halali. And then Devine will finish it off and get it out wide to Lieboff. Lieboff working down the sideline. Light touch there to Whitlock now. Cross in the middle. Nobody there for the Raiders. Hatfield was trailing a little bit, but Lily Hatfield is going to get it for the Raiders. Whistle call against number 7. That would be Madeline Lambert. Hassar entering the circle. It's going to be 25 for the Raiders. 12-14 left here. Hassar now, Lieboff wide open on the baseline, working her way up. Going to be yet another 25 here for the Raiders. Hassar Gonna bring it back now. Back to Lieboff. Can't settle. It's gonna go out of bounds. Raiders can't have those unnecessary turnovers. Hornets with it right on the corner. Trying to make its way up. It's going to tip Hassar. Going to get a stick on it. The ball is going to get a bit too far out in front of her, but a North Reading Hornet will hit it out of bounds. And the Raiders will have a chance here. Hadfield now. Lieboff. In the middle there. Whitlock. Going to trickle back to Hassar at the top of the circle. Trying a finesse move there, but North Reading going to get it. Now Hadfield. Going to be taking a free hit here right at the 20 because she couldn't continue to play it. She's going to bring it back out. And, yeah, that's going to be a backswing there. Can't have the follow-through go above your waist, I believe. So the ball will get past El Halali as the Hornets are starting to swarm towards the ball. El Halali will try and play it out. But that's a good stick there from Keely Hannon. Now towards the middle, Hassar. It's going to get it out wide to Hatfield. It's going to go out of bounds. Raider ball. Yeah. Hassar going to take it here. Getting up here, but deflected by North Reading, and looks like, is that Bent? No, it's Hadfield. Gonna get it up to Schneider here. Schneider. It's a good defensive stick there by Hornet. Raiders will get the ball, so it'll milk some more clock as we're under 10 minutes here.
Did you make it the fourth quarter, by the way?
Oh, yeah, thank you. Sorry. Gonna go out of bounds, I believe. Hornet ball now. Now the Raiders gonna win it back here. Passed her up to Hassar in the middle. Oh, good defensive stick there from Moberg. But Hassar will win it back. She makes her way to the near side up to Lieboff. Lieboff, nice hesitation. Making her way towards the middle. As she's entering the circle, shot! It's going to be wide, and a 16 for the Hornets. Ball on the near side. Hadfield to Lieboff, back to Hatfield. Or Hadfield now back to Lieboff. Little two-man game there for the Raiders. Deflection, corner for the Raiders. Their 10th, 5th this half. Looks like Hadfield will take it. Gonna get it up right to El Halali. Gonna get it to Hassar, to Ben. Oh, great stick there from Elise Moody. Keeping this margin at 2. Now Hatfield. Gonna get it to Schneider. Schneider entering the circle. Some good stick work there. Gonna opt to get it back out. That's going to be a whistle. Ball did go in the net, but the whistle was called beforehand. Avery Hadfield. Yeah, probably. 7 minutes remaining here. 3-1 Raiders. Ball is golfed up there. Pastor is going to deflect off her stick. It go out of bounds. The Hornets will have it at around the 50-yard line. Whistle. Going to be Hornet ball. Now Hussar. Going up, Schneider. Back to, looks like Hatfield. Going to make its way up. Back to Hatfield, though. Now the Raiders are going to get it here in the middle. Hatfield. Miscommunication on a pass there. And it's going to be picked up by Keely Hannon. Avery Hatfield with some nice stick checking there. Whistle, but she's going to be called for them. So we're at 6 minutes remaining here. As trainer Mr. Scigliano couldn't find it. As there are 2 balls on the field now, Coach Tom will go retrieve the one that was under the Kubota. And then you start to wonder if North Reading pulls the goalie maybe. You know, you rarely see it in field hockey, but maybe. We'll see it today. Down by 2, they need a kickstart. That extra player might be the answer. Hussar just going to get it up. Oh, that's a great stick there from Moody. She's getting pressure there from Hatfield. Able to get it up. Hussar now. Good stick there from Castor. She's going to get it up, but Minnie going to deflect it. But Schneider will get it. Play it back to Hussar. But Driscoll will take it. Up to Hannon. Bit too far out wide. El Halali opts to get that one out to Hatfield, who's working it down the far side. But back to the Hornets. Battle for it. Hannon's got it. Great stick there from Hussar alongside El Halali. The Raiders will clear it momentarily. Going to deflect off El Halali's stick. Back out wide to Lily Hatfield. Down the sidelines. It'll go out of bounds. Still in Raider territory. The Hornets will be. Off of Schneider's stick. To the backside now. Lieboff. Going to be called for a whistle there. 3:50 left here. Goalie still in net there for the Hornets. Hannon. Just great D there from El Halali. But a Hornet, looks like Moody. We've called their name a lot today. Raiders dodging a bullet there. 3:20 left here. Raiders up by 2. Gonna roll it back here. It's gonna be a 25 with about 3 minutes remaining. Good stick there from Avery Hatfield. She's gonna get that one up to Schneider. As the Raiders coming on the counterattack now. That ball will make its way to Bent, who's getting it back to Schneider. Now back to Hatfield entering the circle. Kick save by the goalie. Rebound, Schneider. Whitlock on the strong side. Reverse sweep to the far post. Bent, goal! If that isn't the dagger, I don't know what is. Avery Bent from Finley Whitlock. The second time those two have connected. It's 4-1 Raiders. Time of goal, 14 minutes and 26 seconds. Bent from Whitlock. I did. Come on, Cam. I did my job. That's good. Well, Pastor is going to play that one out of bounds as the Hornets look to get one back here. It's been 4 unanswered for the Raiders. That one will go up. Bent. Plenty of space in front of her. Going to go up, try and connect with Whitlock. It's going to go out of bounds. 16 as we're under 2 minutes. So the Raiders looking like they're going to advance here. As North Reading just going to have the final seconds here in their season. It was a great season. He just ran into a very good Raider team here, unfortunately. It's a good job by all the senior captains here. Caroline Burton, the goalie, she's made some great saves here. As Bent lifts there. It's a good kick save. Schneider going to try again. The Hornets will clear it. Keely Hannon, the goal scorer, of course, got things started underway and maybe put a bit of panic into the Raiders. Sabrina Minnie, who also had a great assist. I believe she was the second assist, although they don't get credited with it. But she's been a force in the midfield for the Hornets. And then McKenna Lord just flying over the defense, stopping Hassar and Bent and Hadfield. Well, the final seconds are dwindling away. And the Raiders, for the third consecutive year, are going to advance to the Elite Eight. And they will await the winner of Falmouth and Hanover. The game will be tomorrow afternoon. Waiting from the update from Miss Sullivan. But while we're at it, we'll go over the goal scoring here. So in the first quarter, Keely Hannon got it started here, senior captain for the Hornets from Elise Moody. 12 minutes and 28 seconds in. But then, a little over 2 minutes after, Elise Basada scored unassisted. 14 minutes and 42 seconds. And then in the second quarter, Avery Bent from Finley Whitlock, the first time they connected, 2 minutes and 40 seconds into the second. And then Avery Hadfield and Avery Bent connected in the third quarter, 10-23. And then Bent and Whitlock yet again in the fourth quarter, 14-26 to put the game on ice for the Raiders. Add it all up, Raiders win 4-1. Total corners on the day, Raiders had 10. And the Hornets had 3. Handshake line going to go through here. We're just going to stay tuned here until we get the thing, as it looks like Mr. Mulheron retweeted my tweet. Get a bit of recognition here. If you want to follow Tom Mulheron on Twitter, it's T_Mulheron. And if you want to follow DS Athletics on Twitter, it's DS Raider Sports. And then you can follow us, DS Cable TV, on Instagram, at DS Cable TV on Instagram. We're waiting for the final word here from Miss Sullivan. But let's see if we can catch her. Where is she? Refreshing the Twitter. Yeah, but tomorrow is our next planned game that could subject to change. Also, check out Twitter if you want updates on that. Boys soccer and girls soccer both have games sometime this week. We don't know when. Miss Sullivan's on the phone right now. Yeah, Wednesday I said subject to change, though.
For soccer?
Yeah. Depending on the boys. Yeah, I think she's talking about Friday, potentially. Non-football playoff game is what I'm hearing from up here. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. We'll just stay with you here for final time and date. No, the location will be here. The last home game for the Raiders before neutral sites. Well, thank you everyone for tuning in. I know it's a bit cold out here. We thank all the fans for coming out here in this very frigid night. But it was a great game. 5 goals total. The Raiders coming out victorious. And if you want to go to a future Raider game, you make sure you, yeah, it's mic 1 that you can unplug. You got to use the GoFan app. Pick your poison. And, well, he chose the right one. It's like, you know, cut either the red wire or the green wire when you're defusing the bomb. Or is it red or black? I don't know. Or red or blue. Well, yeah, we're just staying here to see where things will stand. We know the winner of this game will be either Hanover or Falmouth. The 6 versus, I believe, 22. Hanover coming with the upset on Notre Dame Worcester. Yeah, 3-1. Falmouth beat Wilmington 7-0. And then on the other side of the Raider bracket, you got Newburyport against Dedham, who beat Medway 1-0. And then Gloucester versus East Longmeadow. Then on the Watertown side of the bracket, they're going against St. Mary's. And they'll play either Dennis Yarmouth or Danvers. In the bottom half, it'll be Sandwich versus Weston. And they will play either Foxborough versus Swampscott. But the Raiders punch their ticket into the Elite Eight.